Oh, welcome friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing 60 minutes of Yin and Yang. So to get started, the props that you'll need is 2 blankets, so anything lighter on the house, just 2 small blankets. Even a bigger pillow will work if you wanted to use a bolster instead. And then what I have here is just 1 block. So to get started, we'll start in child's pose in the middle of your space. Bring your toes together to touch. And just bring out your knees wide just so that there's enough space for your belly to rest. Extend your arms long in front of you. And just set the top of your forehead down. As you begin to settle in your space, something that feels really good for me, just to move my forehead from side to side. Iron out any tension from your forehead. And find a space so that you can breathe. And find an even breath in and an even breath out. Notice your hips soften a little bit further behind you. Tune into your most natural breath here. I want you to acknowledge the space that you hold here. Take a long breath in through your nose. A soft, open mouth exhale. Release. Take another long breath just like that. Inhale through your nose. Notice it travel through your side bodies. And that open space to expand through your sides, through your ribs. A soft, open mouth exhale. It's like you're fogging up your space. Find that release through your shoulder heads. Let yourself relax a little bit further. Let's tune into your Ujjayi pranayama breath. So with every breath in, find an extra sip of air at the top. As you let go, feel that tune in the back of your throat, the slight restriction. Every breath in, match your exhale as you let go. Focus on finding extra relief. Take 2 more full rounds of breath. And next exhale, seal your lips. Use your palms to press yourself right, and take your time. As you come up to a tabletop position, I want you to just take a second here to set up your solid base. So you're going to find extra expansion through every single one of your fingertips. I'm going to press down through those L shapes in your palms. While your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists, just take a pause here for a second to set yourself up. On your breath in, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Hold it here for a second. Exhale, thread the needle, come all the way through. Now gently bring your right cheek off to this side. Now neutralize your hips and send it behind you. What you're gonna do is find that center point in the center of your shoulder blade to release that pressure. Something that feels really good for me is to take my left hand out. Allows me to find that hip neutral. Take full rounds of breath. Keep pressing through your left palm as you send your hips back. I want you to listen carefully. As you're in this pose, extend your left leg straight. Inhale, gate pose. You'll press yourself up, send your knee behind you. You're gonna reach over towards your extended leg. So you're gonna find this lateral stretch through your right side. Doesn't have to be anything forceful, just find a little bit of a lift. Send your gaze up towards your bicep. Full rounds of breath like you're reaching. And exhale, come all the way through and have a seat. We'll set up for jogger since we're already here. So your right foot comes in the inseam of your left thigh. Take a second here to release any tissue. Let your breath in and reach your hands right up towards the sky. Exhale, turn towards your leg. Grab the outside edge of your foot. So take a little bit of a twist, and then let yourself come down. The goal here is to not bring your forehead down all the way. Find a twist through the bottom of your left side. Soften your shoulder. Let yourself breathe. Slowly release your grip. Press yourself up. Inhale, reverse gate. Bring your right hand behind you. Lift your hips up high. Slowly come down. Exhale, three-legged down dog. The knee that's bent is the knee that kicks all the way up. So take a second here to open your hip, bend into your knee, send your gaze underneath your shoulder, and take a little bit of movement here with your knee. Exhale, come back to center. And downward facing dog. So really take your time here to pedal through the back of your legs. Take some tension off of your toes by shifting from leg to leg. Any other movement here to soften your shoulders and warm up your thighs. Find a neutral spine. Come down back onto your knees. Find a tabletop position. Oh, inhale, cow pose. Open your shoulder heads. Soften your gaze all the way up. Slight smile across your face. Exhale, cat pose. Round out through your neck. Tuck your belly button up and in. Send your chin towards your heart bone. Inhale, cow pose. Broaden out across your chest. Knees across your shoulders. Exhale, cat pose. Lightly cross away. One more round at your own pace. And work out any kinks that feel good for you. neutral tabletop. On your breath in, you'll reach your left hand back up towards the sky. Hold it here for a breath. Exhale, thread the needle. So find that same expression. Take a second to find that point to release that pressure. And once you find that, whatever expression you took with your other arm, let yourself soften through your right shoulder. 4 rounds of breath here. So stay exactly where you're at. And extend your right leg straight this time. Inhale, gate pose. Just going to bring your leg behind you. Inhale and reach up. As you continue to lift, feel that stretch through your left side. Oh, your back foot is completely on the ground. Exhale, come all the way through. Set up for jhana. Might need to adjust yourself a little bit here. So take a second, flex your foot. On your breath in, reach your hands up towards the sky. And exhale, turn over your foot. Grab to the outside edge of your foot. Take a little bit of a twist. And when you find that ease, let yourself surrender down. Let yourself breathe deeply. Explore some spaces you haven't felt quite a while. Gently release. Use your palms to walk up your legs. Exhale, reverse gate. Bring your left hand behind you, send your hips forward. All rounds of breath here. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Your left leg kicks up this time. Always that knee that's bent. So same expression here. Evenly distribute weight in both of your palms as you open your hip. Your gaze comes behind you, under your left shoulder. Notice your weight evenly in your right foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a second here. And next breath in, bend your knees. Exhale, travel, Malasana. So this is a great place just to reconnect. Connect to yourself right here. Acknowledge your commitment for showing up to your space. Notice sometimes it can be a little bit more challenging when you're at your house, so be grateful for that today. Take a little bit of movement in your hips. Now widen your stance as much as you need, just to warm your inner thighs up. And exhale, ragdoll pose. Keep your feet at hip width distance, maybe a little bit wider. Soften your knees. You can grab to the outside edges of your elbows or let your palms dangle on the ground. Take a few rocks here from side to side. Let yourself surrender all the way. Wherever you are, slowly release your hands down to the ground. Wiggle your toes together to touch. On your breath in, slowly rise. Let your shoulders and head arrive very last. roll your shoulder heads back and down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Reconnect to why you showed up today. When you change your mind, you change your relation to time. I offer you to acknowledge good thoughts today. Good thoughts feed the fruit of your soul. So let yourself breathe through it today. Connect with that. Let's take a full breath here together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, share it. And seal your lips. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. And open your eyes. Reach your fingertips straight up. Now you're going to drop your weight all the way down on the ground. Now as you lift up through your fingertips, traction your pinkies to face one another. Send your biceps behind you. Full breath. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. So you can soften your knees just until your hands touch the ground. But once you find that connection, straighten your legs. Trust your weight forward. You're going to find that release through your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Well, I always like to put my palms on my knees, or my shins rather. Internally rotate your thighs together. So you have this natural curve in your low back. What you want straight is the back of your neck. So you can tuck your chin just a little bit. Draw your heart forward. Good. Exhale, low lunge, your left foot steps back. So walk your front foot up just a little bit. Inhale, easy twist, root down through your left palm. Make sure your shoulders stack over your wrist. Open up towards the right side. Send your heel towards the back. Keep reaching up. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Your left foot comes down, untuck your toe. So you can walk your right foot up just a little bit further. Send your hands on top of your thigh. And then send your weight forward. So let your time come a little bit to evenly distribute that weight underneath your foot. Take a few seconds here. It feels good just to close your eyes. Let yourself go in. Focus on your breath as you trust your weight. Exhale, half splits. Straighten your right leg. Send your hips behind you. I always like to draw my thumbs towards the front. Find that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. You're just going to walk up, step your back foot, slowly release. Your breath in, slowly rise. Bring your hands to heart center, reconnect. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Reach your fingertips up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Send your right foot back this time. Set yourself up. Walk your foot up just a little bit. Draw your belly off of your thigh. Inhale, easy twist. Root down through your right palm this time and reach up. Your shoulders are stacked as you lift. Exhale, Anjaneyasana, come through. Lower your back foot. Same expression here. Walk your leg up. Every breath in, descend into your left hip a little bit further. Inhale, half splits. Straighten your front foot. Flex your toes towards your face. Especially your pinky toe, traction it towards your face. Keep your heart lifted. Send your breath to the back side of your left leg. Exhale, forward fold, step through. Slowly rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reconnect. We'll take that through a little bit quicker. Breath in, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, release. Breath in, halfway lift. Send your left foot back, a low lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Now if it feels okay, reach your fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, half splits. Take a full breath here. Exhale, low lunge. Slowly rise. Hands to heart center. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Breath in, halfway lift. Send your right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, forward fold, take a step forward, soften your neck. Slowly rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Send your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, Anjaneyasana. That's what we forgot the last time. That's alright. Inhale, half splits. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway. Exhale, low lunge, right foot steps back. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, Anjaneyasana, sweep up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, forward fold, let it go. Sink your hips, chair pose, Uttanasana. Alright. So bring your toes together to touch. You're going to leave a little bit of space between your heels. So if you could see your toes, that's great. If not, just means you need to send your hips behind your knees. Now let yourself settle in. Hug your bottom ribs back in. Exhale, airplane arms. Now spin your pinkies to face the ground. You're going to soften through your traps. Listen carefully. Inhale, Ekapada. Your left foot lifts up. So take your time. Now to find your stability, straighten your right leg. Flex your left foot back. Exhale, warrior three. So for added stability, bring your hands to heart center. Dot your left toe down. So send your left hip point down towards the ground. Exhale, warrior two. Lightly press down. So take a second here to widen your stance. You're going to soften into your front knee. Now to find stability, traction your heels together. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Find that length through your chest. Exhale, extended side angle. Go descend into your right hip. And lighten the load in your palm to reach up towards the sky. Use your breath as a tool. Inhale, star pose, open up. Send your thumbs to face the back. Exhale, horse pose. Take a little bit of movement here. Make sure your heels are grounded. It's like to send my hip points forward. Take a little bit of movement that feels good. That's making a little bit of twisting. I always like to bring my hands, my palms into my thighs. Take a couple twists. All right, come back to center. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Send your hips forward. Turn your toes in. Exhale, Prasarita. So once again, if you want to take some movement from side to side, it always feels really good. There, try bringing your hands behind you. Just find that release through your neck. Soften your knees as you trust your way forward. Release your grip. Your breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Your left leg comes up. Keep your hands on the ground. Send your gaze all the way down. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, forward fold. Your left foot down, soften it. Breath in, share pose. How you guys doing? Exhale, airplane arms. So you're room to send your weight back in your heels. Inhale, Ekapada Tadasana, float your right foot high. Take a second here. So your knee is one straight line with your hip. Find your balance and stability. Exhale, warrior three. I'll flex your foot back. Keep your hips lifted. Inhale, warrior two. Take a step back. As you take your time adjusting, notice this back leg is completely straight. There is an even distribution of weight in between both of your fingers. One straight line. Exhale, extended side angle. Oh, is there room to draw your hips forward slightly? Trust a little bit more weight in your left leg. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, horse pose, close it out. Your breath in this time, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, settle your hips. One more just like that, inhale, reach up. And exhale, settle. Breath in, reach up, star pose. Turn your toes to face one another. Exhale, Prasarita. A couple seconds here. It's important to evenly distribute each side. Slowly release. Your breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. This time your right leg comes up. Keep your palms flat. And point your foot or flex it. Just as long as it has purpose. Exhale, forward fold. Surrender down. Do that a little bit quicker. Chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Breath in, Ekapada, left foot lifts up. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, Prasarita. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold, lightly come down. Soften your hips. Chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, Ekapada, float your right foot. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, one-legged fold. Inhale, flat. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Good, sink your hips. Chair pose. Exhale, airplane sink. Breath in chair. Exhale, airplane sink a little bit deeper. Come all the way down. Have a seat. Great time to take a second here. If you have water handy, take a little sip of water if you would like. All the rest of class is our nice cool down surrender. Oh, this is a great end where we just get to relax and use your props if you need it. So when you're ready, I'm going to set up with cradle the baby first. So you're going to keep your left leg extended. Go ahead and grab your right foot. So there's a couple different options for this. You want to bring your left hand in the center of your right foot, your other hand on the top of your thigh. If you'd like to advance in it just a little bit, you can bring it in towards your elbow crease. Sometimes that just adds extra stability. Same thing with this side. You just want to make sure that you sit straight up. Take a second here. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, lengthen, and twist. Find mobility through your hip on both sides. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist. So as you twist, your left foot's going to come on the outside edge of your thigh. Take a second here. Set up for half forward efficient. Now reach your left hand up. Exhale, twist. So the back of your bicep can come on the top of your thigh here. You can just bring your hand out. Oh, your tool is your breath rather is a major tool here. So with every exhale, let yourself twist a little bit deeper. And see if you can let that space between your ribs twist before your head. So let your head come very last. Oftentimes we always like to send our gaze behind us, but your twist is really coming from that middle part of your rib. See if you can match that with your breath as you twist. Take one more full on the breath. Just slowly release. Now keep your left leg extended. You're going to stack your right leg right on top of your left. So we're going to take a forward fold here. It's just a different expression. This is a great place to you have your two small blankets and your block. I recommend taking just a couple blankets here. Just put them right on top of your thigh. And if you have your block handy, or maybe just a pillow for extra leverage, that works as well. Just going to bring it straight up. Find that point in your forehead, but just give yourself enough space to breathe. Oh, it looks like this. And bring your hands right by your sides, softening it. Now let your breath here be deliberate. Send it towards your low back. hold on to breath. Find ease across your neck. Bring some movements back into your fingertips and lightly press yourself up. Just take a second here and staff pose. Reconnect. And gently bring your props off to the side. And just unstack your right leg. We'll set up right to the other side. So this time your right leg is extended. Bring your left knee in. And cradle the baby. So take your time just setting yourself up. Whatever felt best on this side, take that same expression. And your breath in, lift up to lengthen. And exhale, twist towards the right. Pause where your depth is, no need to force. Inhale, open up. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And this time, bring your left foot all the way over. Straighten your right leg. Breath in, reach your right hand up. Exhale, twist in the middle of your spine here. Remind yourself to use your breath as you exhale. Twist a little bit deeper. And once you find that depth, and maybe allow your gaze to come towards the back. See if you can play around with just the twist here. We're here for 2 more breaths. Slowly come back to center. Stack your left leg right on top of your right. Remove any of that extra tissue from underneath. Grab your blankets here. You did so on the other side. Block is a really great tool here to just add that extra leverage. And when you're ready, slowly come forward. Bring your hands closer towards your body. Allow yourself to feel fully supported. Focus on your breath. You get that opportunity to be quiet. Just acknowledge yourself dedicating that silence to you. Sometimes the best thing we can do to ourselves is to just go in. Let ourselves take a pause. Find the good in silence. So when we change our mind, focus on the good in the present. We change our relation to time. Just focus on here and now. Noticing just what is. And connecting with that. With 2 more full breaths. Your palms here to lightly press yourself up. Take a pause. And slowly bring your props up to the side. Uncross your leg. And now bend into your knees. Feels good just to find that mobility here. As you bend into your legs, you're going to come up and find Malasana. So take your time. And if you would like to use a block, feels good just to sit on your block. That's a good modification here. Have a seat. Just allows this posture to be more effortless. Seal your eyes closed. Dedicate this moment of silence to yourself. Here for 3 more full breaths. Slowly open your eyes. Release your block from underneath you. Exhale, forward fold. Just going to straighten your legs like we did in the beginning. Exhale, Padahastasana. So step into your palms. Take a few walks into each side, and then let yourself in. Soften your knees as much as you need. No more hard work here. Trust your breath. Slowly release your grip. Walk your feet back together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, blink. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your breath in, float your right foot high. Exhale, pigeon pose. Bring your foot. Does not have to be parallel here. Just make sure your hip is neutral and and your back foot is flat on the ground. There's a couple options you can use. I either like to take a blanket underneath my right side to prop myself up. Take the other blanket right out in front of you. You can take a second here, lengthen up. And when you're ready, mount your pigeon sleep. Here for 3 more long breaths in. Remind yourself that we're in no rush. Find ease. Use your palms to press yourself up. If you'd like, you can just shift your props off to the side. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send your right leg back up. Take a second here. Exhale, down dog. Float your left foot high. Exhale, pigeon pose. Take your time setting up. Take full rounds of breath on the bottom of your left side. Know that if you feel a little bit of a difference on this side, it's not your job to correct it right away. Know that in time you'll get there. And for now, just trust your breath. Surrender to anything other than the good. No separation. Here for 3 more full rounds of breath. and use your palms. Press yourself up. Remove your palm. Exhale, three-legged down dog. And then that fresh blood flow on this side. Take a second here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop down to your knees. We'll set up for bridge pose next. So for bridge pose, you have a couple options. You want to take one of your blankets. I always like to be a little bit more elevated for the yin part of class. You can also use a block. For today, I'll use my 2 blankets. And you're going to just place them right underneath your low back. So that's where your sacrum is. So that your shoulders are grounded. You can place your hands on your belly. Let your palms face the sky. And draw your chin towards your heart bone. Focus on your breath. To the natural expansion of your belly, offering extra space, letting it go at the top. Three more breaths. Use your heels to lift up your hips. Slowly remove your blankets off to the side. One vertebrae at a time, you'll roll down. Draw your knees in your chest. Keep your low back supported here. Just take a couple circles with your knees. Just one side here at first. That'll be slower than usual. Take a pause in the middle. Draw circles around the other side. For every single part of your back. Feel the release that it needs. take a pause. Inhale, waterfall pose. Straighten both of your legs. This is that posture that releases that final blood flow. Allows us to receive the final benefits of class today. A slight smile just helps soften your face. This offers more relaxation in here. When you're ready, we'll make our way in final Shavasana. Take up as much space as you need. With your palms open. And full release. And clench your jaw. Know that you're exactly where you need to be. Give yourself this moment. This is a safe place to stay. As long as your time allows today. If you're ready to be guided out, begin to bring some movements back into your fingers, your hands. A little bit of wiggle room with your feet. You're ready, take a long good morning stretch overhead. Slowly bring your knees in your chest. Roll over to either side for fetal pose. Remind yourself that you can start fresh at any time. The changes you made today, the changes will carry with you. Use your hand to press yourself up. Keep your gaze heavy. Come to a comfortable seat. And your breath in, reach your arms long overhead. Exhale, pull it through. One more to seal our practice today. Inhale, reach your hands up. And exhale, give it back to yourself. The love, the light, the teacher in me. It's a simple reflection of the love, the light, the teacher in each and every one of you. Namaste, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today.